say shout out to everybody sending me texts and WhatsApp. Enough respect, manners and respect. And don't forget you can leave a message on the Skyline page as well. What do you think of the Keep It Real show on a Sunday, entertaining you from the hours of 11 till 2?
This is AJ Franklin from The Chosen Few. Big shout out to the Godfather on the Keep It Real Sunday show, skylineradio.org.uk. Keep your music and your love life real. Give thanks. AJ Franklin says so.
Well, okay. Let's go for it right now. AJ Franklin from The Chosen Few, and a brother and a group that's been around for a long, long time with some great songs. Yeah, man, the great songs taken from a couple of the singers like the Four Tops and the other four band members in America. Their style was unique, just like theirs as well. We're going to talk to this brother right now. Yeah, man, it's like, yo, the heavens have opened up this afternoon here right now, skylineradio.org.uk, and just in case you forget who they were, ladies especially, stand by. Yeah, man.
Hi, this is AJ Franklin from The Chosen Few. Whenever I'm in Wolverhampton, I listen to the Godfather on Skyline Radio. Set it, Godfather, set it. You run things.
You remember this tune? Hey ladies, hey guys, you remember this tune? Why you still going to parties, late night blues? Take you back down the memory lane. AJ Franklin coming in soon. Take a listen to this. Yeah, man.
Love between a boy and girl can be so
Hi, this is AJ Franklin from The Chosen Few. Big shout out to the Godfather on the Keep It Real Sunday show, skylineradio.org.uk. Keep your music and your love life real. Give thanks. AJ Franklin says so.
Yes.
AJ
Hello?
Franklin, good afternoon to you, sir.
Yes, sir, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
You're live and direct. I did say I was going to send you a text, but time's kind of running right now, so I'll also skip that still, you know?
Yeah, all right. That's good. That's good.
Well,
Yes.
welcome to skylineradio.org.uk.
Yes, man.
Yeah, man. A man with different voices and different styles, and you've done so much in the time you started.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, my goodness. So much, yeah.
Tell us a little bit about, not too much.
Well, Well, I started out in 1967 with a group called the Federals,
Okay.
and we had quite a few songs out there really, but the one that stand out most was the one that make our number one in Jamaica for about 3 weeks straight. It was one called Penny for Your Song. Penny for Your Song.
Okay.
I'm sure you must hear that one because that one was very popular over here too. You know.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And various people make version of it. Sugar Mine made version of it and all that, you know. So,
Okay.
yeah. Then after that, we after say a year or so, group break up really because one of the members had was to go back to America to live with his parents because at the time we were young, you know.
Uh-huh.
We were young, so I just
So how old were you at the time?
we were all just in our 20s coming, we were 20, just over in our 20s are coming up,
Okay.
Now, so we were all young people really in a sense. And when parents decide to migrate somewhere else, if you are a youngster, you have to go with them really. So that group break up, so I said, leave me and Scotty. So DJ Scotty so I said to Scotty, well, we have to get somebody else to really form another group really. So I link up with Noel Bunny Brown,
Okay.
and talk to him about it and say, boy, look, the group split up, so we need to really link up with another group again. So I'm not sure if you're interested, just let us know. So he said, yeah, and that's how that part of Chosen Few come about, really.
So the chosen few was it a 3-band member or 4?
Yeah, well, we start out with 3. We start out with 3, and after a while we realized that we could take some more harmony in the group to make it sound even more better, So we roped in Richard McDonald,
Mm-hmm.
and who is a very good singer, solo singer out there. Really, he passed away a couple of years back there too, So you just wanted that, and after that, now it become 4, really, in a sense,
Yes.
But in the meanwhile, though, it so happened that one day we went to the studio at Randy's studio to do some recording, and Errol Key said to us, "You guys, when are you guys going to the studio and test the mic for real?" And Scotty, at the time, they had a program on the TV called Sesame Street,
Oh.
and Scotty go inside the studio to do the test the mics, and he was in there singing, wow, when you look over there, you go, that is far, and when you over here, this is near. You're on Sesame Street, and start to mess about,
Uh-huh.
And Derek Harry, I hear him saying it. So Derek said, "Boy, that can be a nice good thing." And so Scotty said, "Derek, you can't be serious because I was just testing the mic. I'm messing about." So Derek said, "Well, no, that sounds good. One of them day I'm going to put it out." So Scotty said, "Well, boy, if you want to do it up to you, but I don't feel you should because I was just messing about." So it so happened that Derek eventually put it out. And all of a sudden, Scotty started to get popular with it now. with Breakfast in Bed and with Lana Bennett and oh my God.
Sesame Street.
Sesame, yeah, and all those, yeah.
Where did it, even though he was messing about that, where did he get the idea to do that? Because Sesame Street is something that a lot of the kids used to listen to.
Well, and in Sesame Street you used to have the look thing, what you call it, puppets who were saying, "Hello, Bert. When I'm here, Bert, this is near." And he used to just mess about with them, really. That's how it come about.
Okay.
Because Scotty is always a joker. When you're around him, it's pure laughter, really, because he's always bringing up some jokes,
Mm-hmm.
So it's so happened that Derek Harrod put out this thing, and all of a sudden he just started to get popular.
And how far did that reach in the charts, if it did reach the charts?
Oh, well, Scotty had few number ones there. They done Breakfast in Bed with Lana Bennett and Sesame Street and Jam Rock Style, and the list goes on.
Oh,
right. And
okay.
then we realize now that when they want Chosen Few in town to do a show, some people want Scotty in Montego Bay to do a show. So it kind of pulling one, so we said, no, we can't work like that because it messing up the both people. So Scotty gets so popular now and Chosen Few is also popular. So
yeah,
we have to really say, all right, Scotty, you might have to go on your own and do your own thing, even when he didn't really want to do that really because he preferred the group. But it so happened that he might do it. So we rope in Busty Brown now again. Rope in Busty Brown again, in Chosen Few. So it's quite a few changes there, you know.
Okay.
You
All
know,
right.
and
Okay.
with the outstanding help of Derek Harriott, you know.
Well, I was going to touch that. How did Derek Harry get involved with you?
One night we were at Sambira Club in we were at Sambira Club. I think Byron Lee was playing a night, and Derek was at the club too. And when the band take a break, they say some of the band leaders said to us that because some of the band guys was playing, they know us really, you know.
Okay.
And they said when the band take a break and go back on here, you guys you can do one tune if you want, you know. So myself and Bonnie and Scott, we decided to go up there and do a one tune. So when Derek here, Derek said to him, he said, "What, boy?" When we finish, he come to us and he said, "Look, meet me down by the record store a couple of days after that, you know, and we talk about it, you know, to record, because you guys don't do any recording yet or anything like that, you know." So that's how Derek get involved in it. So we go down by the record to have a talk with Derek, and from there on, it's like it was just history, you know, because he just hit after hit, you know, Ebony Eyes, Green Majesty, and you know, people make the world go round, and you're a big girl now. So it's
Yeah.
just,
And
you know.
when I was listening to the tracks in the week, like I do every artist I'm going to interview by the weekend. I'm making sure that I'm listening to their songs just to get an idea about each individual. And you remind me of the Temptations and all those bands that's in America.
Well, that's how they used to class us as that in Jamaica, because we used to listen to most of the stylistic and Temptation, and you know those, you know, and we used to travel.
Yes.
So what used to happen? No, we used to get the records from over there. You know, really like what Temptation would do, or what stylistic would do, and we turn them back into reggae.
Right.
Because You're a Big Girl Now, it was one of our biggest songs, and Ebony Eyes, you know, and it was from the stylist, you know.
And the thing about Ebony Eyes as well, when I was looking through the list of that, so many different people jumped on that bandwagon of that Ebony Eyes.
Yes.
A lot of people did. I'm just going to sort of touch the track itself. It's a Big Girl Now. There are many big people in tune here right now this afternoon who knows these songs from the party days of the 70s in our time, 70s, 80s, and it was phenomenal that how these music made people feel the way they felt at the time.
Oh yes, because I listen to some of the guys. When I talk to some of the guys over here, they say, "Look here, when these songs come out, we as band players, our members, we used to have to sing your songs when we go on stage, because we didn't have it. We wasn't at the time. We wasn't writing anything, and we wasn't singing anything that people maybe would catch on to quick. So and it make you feel good, because you realize, okay, at least we do something to really uplift somebody else, you know.
But even saying that though, at the time, reggae itself kicked off big time in the 70s.
Oh yeah.
So it was a new thing to our generation, and to your and the big people as well, who are our parents at the time, who are now grandparents and are in tune today, would have recognized those songs from them time.
Yes. Because sometimes even when we travel really and go foreign or anywhere like that, and you have the younger ones maybe coming up from Jamaica, and in the dressing room, I'm saying to my friend, why is our dressing room always getting so packed and all that, you know, with people? Because some of the guys have said, well, Father, we hear the song, but we never really meet the guys in it, you know, so bless up, man. And, you know, sometimes you feel like, you feel good about it, really, because you realize they start to recognize who you are now, and we, at the same time, too, we appreciate what they're doing too, really, because they're the one that is going to take over in the long run, you know?
Yeah, that is true. You must have had a very, very strong female base of women.
Well, we get that daily. You know? When we're doing the show daily, sometimes you go here and you go there, and especially when we was in Jamaica, you bombard with people, you know, and this one giving you address and that. But you know, it's nice in a sense, because you see, they are the same one that going around and really buy your records, really. So you have to just, you know, be nice with them still in here, you know?
That's true. So over the years, in total, how many years have you been part of the Chosen Few?
Well, I am the original.
Okay.
I am the original, and the other guys are two, Bunny Brown and myself, who formed the group, Chosen Few. and Scotty, they passed away. They passed away a couple years back,
Hmm.
So I am the only original, really, and Errol is one of them. But that he was not really the original, but he was there from 72,
Okay.
1972.
From that time.
So he is here a good while also, with us, really.
You know,
Mhm.
your music has been around the world and loved by many people around the world because the
Yeah.
songs that you sing are just something out of this
Yeah.
world.
Yes, and you see what we do, we normally more sing love songs because in this time, we need more love more than anything else right now.
Well, at that time, in terms of reggae, it was more of a lovers rock base at the time because
Yes.
England itself as well had a different style of lovers rock. So
Yes,
so
yes, that's true.
so your songs kind of bounce off. Well, either side bounce off each other, really. Tell you the truth.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
The Jamaican lovers rock is a different type of lovers rock compared
Different
to
type.
how we used to have our lovers rock until we started to produce our own stuff as well.
Right, true word. That is so true.
But
I do like the lovers rock here too. I do like it.
yeah.
'Cause some of the lovers rock here is well put together and sounds good.
Yeah, and also your experiences. What about them? I don't really hear much about American lovers rock. Have you come across that?
No, not really. No.
So,
no.
so basically, between England and Jamaica, this is where the music really comes from, really.
Oh yes. The music hit here from Jamaica before anywhere else, really.
Right. Now you had
And-
people like Striker Lee and Bunny Lee and them people.
yes.
And Lee Scratch Perry come to England and sell them tune before you even knew that your songs were being on the market in England. Has that ever happened to you?
Oh yeah, because sometimes when those guys come back to Jamaica, they look at us and they say, "Look, boy, your record in England or your record so and so is kicking up a lot of rumpus, and you say, what? That time, sometimes you don't really come and decide it because we're more Canada and New York at the time. And you're basically saying, what? Them say, yeah, man, it's because you don't know until when we start travel.
But yet Canada and America wasn't really a reggae
And
scene.
there was that's why when we go there really to do shows there, because we went to America, the group went to went to Canada to do one show really for Earl Harris, and we ended up spending 2 years there because the manager, the guy who keep the show there, he said, no, boy, you guys can't go back to Jamaica just like that because you're so good. So we need to go to Hamilton, we need to go to here, we need to go to Scott. Oh, man. So we was,
You were there for 2 years?
Yeah, but just
Wow.
doing shows, and then back from there to Jamaica, and from Jamaica we don't spend much time in Jamaica. We're back to Canada again. So it's like we were living there.
So based on your skills, you got kidnapped then, really, because of your performance.
Yes, because the first show that we do in Canada, I never really believed it, really, in a sense. And there was a friend of ours that lived there. He said, you guys don't realize how popular you are here now because you're going to do a show here next week and you're going to really see how popular you are. And he said, as a matter of fact, I'm going to drive down there and show you the theater where you're going to do. That place called Masonic Temple is massive. And when I look on the billboard up there, I couldn't believe that
Wow.
Arthur Conley, Chuck Jackson, supporting Chosen Few.
Wow.
I think it was the other way around.
Wow.
And they said, no, you don't know how big. And the day of the show there, to be honest with you, I really prove it.
So what age? So what age were you at that time then, when you were in that part for 2 years?
Early 30s, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, and thing really. So we were fit, ready. And we didn't really, to be honest with you, we didn't care what show it was and who is on that show. We were so upfront that.
You was there, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't feel it.
and the same thing happened. Same thing happened when we went to Africa. The same thing. Chosen Few is a type of group that, when you're confident yourself, really up there, you realize that it doesn't matter because we used to sing amongst stylists. We do shows with Stevie Wonder. We do shows with Bob Marley all over the place. Doing shows really.
Wow.
So. We have our style. We have our style and they have their style. So, we just respect each other.
I suppose as you mentioned about the other bands who were on stage with you at the same time as well, they must have really took into your performance and the style and the way you did it in
Yeah.
in the reggae style.
Yes, because even in Jamaica, we get certificate awards for the best dressed group, the best songs of the year. We get even an award from the backside in Jamaica for the best professional act. So we get a few things really because, our thing was different,
Yeah. I tell you what, the first song that you did, the first song I played before you come on, who wrote the song Boy and Girl?
Well, it's a song that we it was a original song. Not original. It was a song that we do over, really. So at the time, Bonnie decided to listen to that song and just decided to say, let's do it.
Because it reminded me of Dennis Brown, Love and Hate.
Oh. Okay, all right,
Yeah.
right, yeah, and it turned out to be one of. And funny enough, I didn't really. When I listened to it, I realized, oh well. You're gonna really do that, and said yeah, and it's so funny. That's the one that turned out to be the number one for us. Love Between a Boy and Girl.
The same
Here,
yeah?
over here, yeah.
In England.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, yes.
Well, let me bounce it back again for the people in tune here right now.
Yeah.
It's a song that when I heard it, I said to myself, I didn't mind sing this tune here. Hold on there.
Yes, because right now every show we do, the people them shout, for it, so we can't leave it out.
So I suppose last week at the Legacy, you did this one.
Sorry.
In Birmingham last week, you did this one.
Yes, because there are certain songs that you can't leave out because even some of the new songs, the people take on more to the older ones. And Ebony, Good Girl, no, Love Between a Boy, and you feel like everybody plays the fool, and you feel like, oh well, they grow up on those things. So we need them to choose.
Well, all right, let me hear this for a little bit. What are they?
Yeah.
Sounds of the voice of man, coming Mr. AJ Franklin live.
Love between a boy and girl can be so wonderful. Love between a boy and girl can be so wonderful. Holding hands can bring so much joy. Walking alone, just girl and boy. A smile,
There's a certain time in the night time on a weekend when you play this tune.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's rocking to this,
All right, yeah. Anyhow, but
Love Between Boy and Girl, what a song it was back in them days. It tore off every wallpaper in most properties.
I am telling you, man. And as I said, earlier before, we have to have it in our repertoire when we're going to sing. Really, because I realize
Every time.
every time.
Okay, let's bounce from that one to another one. And this was also another one, a great big hit as well. I'm going to play it for you right now. You can't hear it, but I can hear it right now. Sounds of
all right.
Queen's Majesty.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yes. Queen Majesty,
We're gonna bounce through them one by one. Queen's Majesty.
Yes.
Hold on then. Let it roll for a while.
Yes.
As they would say in the parties, a rocket. I tell you.
Yeah, Queen Majesty is an anthem song for us, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man, anthem song. That was a big one for us. Because Roy joined us on that one,
Yes, he did. Yes.
Yeah, you joined us on that one, and it was at number one for quite a while in Jamaica too.
Wow.
At the time, yeah.
Wow. I can just imagine the American audience who you copied their style and you've took it to another different level.
I know because we can copy their things quick and put it into it. But when we go there, really, because when I was in Miami because we did things over there for King Sporty.
Mm-hmm.
Betty Wright husband, King Sporty, because when we were in Miami, we stayed by Betty Wright, place
Yeah.
and the band that over there that do some of the songs on with us is Casey and the Sunshine Band, and they're a big American band,
Yes.
And sometimes they said, I can't get the drum. How you guys they can't get the radio drop. So Bonnie used to they say, okay, watch me, and go around and start to play, and that's how they start to get to play the reggae, because they said they couldn't get the drop, because over there they do most their thing is like the 16 or what we do is like 4/4. We over there they do but we do too fast.
Between reggae and between the Jamaicans and other countries around the world, you've got to have the built in your body to know what the rhythm is you're going for.
That is exactly, and they love it, but they just couldn't get it, until we show them, and they say okay, and they play on a few songs for us, over in Miami. They play a few songs.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, it's this song was like mad. So much different versions on this song.
I know.
There.
Yes.
Yo,
that is so true. So true.
Let me run this. All right. Now, on the 25th of this month at the Heritage Centre in Wolverhampton, it's the Windrush Experience. It's going to be an experience that we've never seen for a long time, especially in Wolverhampton for a long, long time, and especially in a building of heritage that we have obtained from different parties from over the years. It's a long story still, but you'll know more about it as time comes closer to the time. I think you already know anyway still. But it's going to be a great night. You're going to be there. And also many of your colleagues that you've worked with as well. I spoke to Devin last week. Amanda White, she was something else, I tell you.
She's a good artist. Yes,
yeah,
she is good.
And also Miraculous as well.
Miraculous. Yes.
Yeah, that brother, they're funny.
He's something else, because when he starts, to be honest with you, you have to laugh, because the things that he come out with, and he's very good.
Yeah.
He's good.
And also, go ahead.
Hopefully, on the night we'll get a full house, really. So, everybody, we just wishing and hoping that people turn out and have a good.
It's a special occasion for the remembrance of the people that were from Jamaica.
Yeah, that's right.
Some were brought in by false pretense. Some were brought in different ways until certain things happened that they realized that they were here for a long time, and then they had to go back.
I'm telling you.
Many of them left their families and so forth. Some hadn't been back for a long, long time. It must have been very dreadful.
Very, very, very serious, man. I didn't know much about it, really, until and I'm saying, boy, you can just imagine you're here for so long. You go back there, most of the people that you know as you and go, they're not there anymore. So who you going back to, really, starting all over again with nothing,
Yeah, we've heard a lot of stories about people who's gone out there and
you get trapped. Yeah.
It's like the song called "What Am I Living For?" You know that song there?
No joking. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That reflection of how people treat other people, and you think that you're doing something good for them when they brought us over to help us rebuild the country after the Second World War.
Yes.
Yeah, man. So I'm saying to the people in tune to the show right now that if you haven't got your tickets yet, you want to take your grandparents or your parents to this event, check the Heritage Centre for further details. And I don't know if there's a website for it. We'll talk to Viv about that. But try and get yourself a ticket. It's going to be a boom night. We've got two great DJs on the bill as well. We've got Archie D from our backyard and also DJ Teacher from Birmingham. And these two guys are hot. They are from
Okay.
they are from the generation of the Windrush as young
All right. Okay.
as young lads. Yeah, as
Yeah.
young lads.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the 60s crew, we say, or 59
Yeah.
or whatever. But yes, of course, and yourself as well, putting on that charm for the ladies. Let me go to a song that's something's happening today outside right now.
Okay.
The weather's not too great outside. Do you know
Yeah,
do you know which song I'm going for right now?
That sounds like In the Rain to me. Yes.
That's right.
No? Go outside in the rain. Oh yes, yeah. That was another big one for us. You
Yo,
know?
what a song. Yo.
Yeah, that was another big one for us. Yes, yes, yes.
In the rain.
You want to hear the ladies sing this one? Hey, in the parties, they're on top of their game.
But I
All
want
right. Okay.
Oh yeah. You don't know what going on England in origin. You don't know what going on England.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, well, each to their own, you know.
Yeah, man.
Each to their own, you know.
think I'm gonna cry.
So, what made you sing this one? Is this a copy version or one of your own songs?
Yeah, with a copy version we did. I think it's Dramatics, you know, one of those group from America, really. But even some of the guys that we talk about, you like stylistic and dramatics and some of those stuff. We know them, when we was in America, we know them really, you know, used to run about with them still, you know. So sometimes as a friend, you say, well, boy, I'm going to lick one of your songs, you know, really. They don't mind, you know, because you're them brethren, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's amazing how a lot of the songs from Jamaica originally come from America, that side.
Yeah, well, you're right, because at one stage in Jamaica, most American records used to play there until one day, a group of us really had to go to the Prime Minister there in those times and let them know that it can't work like that, you know, because we live in Jamaica, we should hear more Jamaican song, you know.
Yeah.
And he turned it around, like 50, yeah, it better say 50, but one time we like 90, you know, 100% of songs, and Jamaica, no. So
But don't forget, you know, back in the days, it was Coxon's mother that used to go to America, or was it Coxon himself? Coxon himself used to go to America.
Because most of those songs that you hear, we sing in Jamaica, the guys and that sing those in. It was Coxon who go back and bring those albums over, and he might look at you and just say, look, this one would suit you, that one would suit you, that one, you know, so, you know. Yeah, but, you know, it was nice working up there too at Studio One, you know.
Yeah, it was strange to hear as a young person growing up and hearing the history behind music, especially reggae music, and how it started. And the fact that you know most people went to America and brought back the songs and because America's well known for their love of that type of music in the first place.
Yeah, because in them times, really, to be honest with you, we and there was another lot of other artists, we wasn't writing songs for ourselves at the time, you know. So getting the songs when Coxon bring them down or when we hear them would make it easier for us, you know.
But it was no different from the television, because you lot used to watch a lot of Western at the time as well.
That's right. Yes. And there's 100. Yeah, man. So, yeah, no joking about that. Yes.
You know, people like Jimmy Cliff and How Do They Come, and that cover from the album that he did as well. Was you around? You was around. You started from that time, before that time, didn't you?
You mean How Did They Come?
Yeah.
Well, funny enough, I was in Jamaica really, and it so happened that one day when they said they was going to do that filming, you know, we had was to go to America really to do a show there the 2 days after, and Busty Brown said, boy, at the time Busty was in the group with us, you know, Busty said, boy, no, I'm not going to go back, you know, really right in America, you know, until the exact day when we decided to do that show. I'm going to stay for, maybe I might get a part to play. And funny enough, I saw him in the film, you know.
What?
So we missed out on that really because we leave before the time, you know.
Oh, okay.
we leave before the time, so maybe we would.
So what part did he play?
No, he was just standing around with some people,
Oh,
you know,
see.
like
Okay.
standing around, and you could see him standing there with
See.
some people just
Okay.
getting involved
Okay.
in that part. He didn't play any major part, you know.
It's one of the audience kind of thing, kind of just, yeah,
That's
wonder,
right.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. He didn't play any major part, so,
Okay.
you know.
Let me
But
let me touch another one. 'Cause
Mhm.
when you look into the girls' eyes,
Yeah.
sometimes you can tell how they feel about the individual. And we talk
Yeah.
about which song am I talking about? If we talk about
that
eyes.
sounds to me like more. That sounds to me like more Ebony Eyes, you know. Yeah.
Of course.
Because the songs you can see, you can know from the songs, you know what they're saying, you know.
Yeah. Another big
Yeah.
song this was as well.
Oh yes. That's another song that we can't leave off our song sheet, you know.
You can tell it's an American song.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Yes, it was.
Talking about that, also a bit like the Jackson family as well had a bit of style as well.
Yes. You know.
Did you
man.
ever get a chance to be involved with them brothers?
No.
You couldn't reach that far. You couldn't get to them, could you? Because they were so big.
Well, me so, you know. Oh boy, yes. I know. I think the closest we get to even the Osmonds, you know, really was
What?
some of the songs that we did for Polydor at the time. It was the Osmond producer produced them for us, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you know.
Yeah. So in your spare time when you're not doing music, what you like doing? I access to everybody.
Well, to be honest with you, sometimes I just go and have what's called table tennis, you know.
All right.
I just go and knock a few table tennis here with my friends, really, in a sense, you know. And just go for a slightly run at Crystal Palace. So go over Crystal Palace and just have a look around now, walk with them, you know, and just talk.
Okay.
And things like that, you know.
So where you mentioned Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace not in Jamaica, so you're in England now then.
Yeah. That's here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Crystal Palace is just walking distance from me, really. We're here in England here. Yeah. You know, so.
Okay.
Yeah. Man.
So right now, in this day and age, right now, after the pandemic, how are you coping with that anyway?
Well, I tell you honest truth, you know, that thing threw off a lot of artists, really, because at the time, too, most of us had just to stay home and do this, you know. Mm-hmm. It makes some things that I never really used to do indoors. I started to do it in them times because you have the time to do it by, putting that together, take that down, make sure that is right on that shit, you know. So it really changed a lot of people around, you know, and things really. So luckily that we come out of it and we are all right still, you know, and trying to just keep up, you know.
Let me just go through one or two of your some of those tracks you've done as an individual. And one of the songs that keeps bouncing in my car when I'm driving is this song here, and of course, Is This Real?
Oh, okay.
Now, is this one of your songs or another copy?
Yeah, no. I most of that album, I as you can see, I write most of those.
Okay.
Yes. It's only two on that album I didn't write, you know, just my imagination and so.
Okay. Well, even the track called Imagination, just imagination, you've done it pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
You did good.
Yeah.
Let me see
we did that. I did that album for Bill Camp, you know.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me see if we can find that one there. I know the ladies love their imagination, you know. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm not picking on the ladies right now, but you know, they like good things and they just have an imagination.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Is it like how most of the time most of us were in the house for the 2 years of the pandemic? The amount of house chores that the men and the husband had to do while they're in the house.
I'm telling you. Yes.
Did those ladies give them a list of things that need to be done?
Done, yes. I'm telling you.
I've
No
heard-
joking about
I've
that.
heard some arguments and some cursing and all sorts, but I say you still love your wife, don't you? Just sure, Regine, yo.
Yeah, well, some of the ladies out there say, the wives, they say, boy, the first I've seen my husband for
It's a long
often,
time.
because, yeah, because all the time he would be out, gone with his friend and playing them, having a drink here or so, but, this thing here changed us a lot, bro. It changed people a lot, man.
It did. Let me play that song for the ladies right now. Just my imagination. It wasn't running away with him that time.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Hold on there. SkylineRadio.org.uk. From the top, AJ Franklin talks to the Godfather here this afternoon. Think called Just My Imagination. Yeah, man, this is a big tune, you know. You done this one well.
Yes, all right. Done.
Stay through my window. I watch her as she passes by. I say to myself, you're such a lucky guy to have a girl like her. It's truly a dream come true. Out of all the fellas in the world, she belongs to you. But it was just my imagination running away with me. It was just my imagination running away with me.
Yeah, man, that sound good.
Yeah.
When I play it in my car, just thumping away, it's just bring me back memories, you know. So
Yeah, of course.
you
yes,
just you
yes,
just
it
imagine
does.
you just imagine the listeners out there listening
Yes.
to you right now and hearing history that they were
Yeah.
unaware of. And
Yes,
it's
yes.
good to have a platform like this where people can talk about the things that we didn't know nothing about. It's nice,
Yeah.
and it's nice to share.
Yeah, man, it's nice to share because when you look back into things, we used to, in our time, we used to have good times and bad times.
Yes, right.
But, because even sometimes, deep down you go into the studio, say, boy, I don't even know if we're going to make any bridge, to the down by the studio, and make you feel like you don't want to go. And sometimes, into that, good, as I said, good times and bad times, the day when you don't want to go really and you eventually go is when you get the hit song.
Yeah.
Is when you come up with the hit songs really, and so,
Yeah, it's amazing that
That's all.
sometimes we can do things and think, well, boy, that wasn't a good show, and then someone tells you, yeah, man, that was a bad show. That was a bad
Yeah.
show. And you
Yeah,
say,
yes.
and you say, was it?
Yeah. Because you just feel to yourself that you could do better, really, but
That's
you
right.
feel like, so it's just one of them things, really. So, and you see, what I like with in those times, really, when you go to the studio, sometimes you go there sometime and it's not even your session.
That's
and
right.
you eventually start to help the person who is there doing their songs, and they start to help you doing your songs, and it really
Yeah.
good,
I'm sure come that day on the 25th of this month at the Heritage Centre, it's going to be a good night. Serious.
Yes, I think so.
Especially when you got songs like this. Listen up.
Yes.
You know the tune, Go Away Dream?
All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
God. Yo,
Mhm.
that tune there.
Yes.
When you want to
You know?
hear, if you want to hear women sing, play that song.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh my, yeah, man. My goodness. Yeah. Wow.
Them days you're looking around for a woman to dance and all them thing there.
I'm
Hey,
telling you.
I'll tell you.
I'm telling you. I am telling you. No joking about it,
Cause I know
Yes.
you agree.
The same thing happening in Birmingham last week when I was there. The females they were just singing away, man, singing away. You know,
Yeah.
they know all the lyrics. You know, so
Oh, you mean?
we don't know them because, as I said, those songs are they grew up. Some of them they grew up on it. You know, they know the songs really.
Well, even my daughter, she knows these songs hot by heart because she always talked about the days when mom and dad used to get ready to go out and she was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
and also
yeah.
the ladies, when the men were not at home, they were playing their tapes while the men were out and about and they were singing their songs and imagining
Yeah.
what it would like to be like out and about with this kind of song.
Yes.
Them days, them ladies knew how to enjoy themselves, you know.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah, man. No joking. Yeah, boy, oh boy. Those days were something else, you know, because even in those days to go to the studio, you know, we had to prepare. You have to prepare. It's not like now. You have to prepare a song before you go there because the producer is telling you straight away, boy, I don't want to waste any money today, you know, because you know we have to pay for the studio. So you have to make sure, say, you know the song. You have to make sure the lyrics is there, and you go to the studio in time and all that, you know.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
and at the time, it was now that it's not now when you would be singing with a 24 track or a 16 track, it was eight track. So when you're singing with 8 track in the studio, everybody has to play and sing the same time.
That's right.
So if the band make a mistake, we have to start all over again. If the singer make a mistake, we have to start. So sometimes, if you notice on the 45's record, really, the early 45 record, you find that it's only 2.5 minutes on it. Because the band members say, well, we not really do it again, you know, just fade it when they reach us. Come on.
So that's when I look at certain tracks and says, why is it only two? Couldn't you sing it a little longer?
Yeah, because the mistake keep making, and
Yeah.
sometimes the bandmen feel like, sure, we can't bother do it again, you know, man.
Okay,
Because
okay.
every time we come there, so there's a mistake.
Yeah.
So just fade it there, so really.
Well, we're coming to the end of the show. You've taken me right to the end of the show.
Right, okay.
Just one more song I want to touch down before you do go. It's been an honor and a pleasure to have such a veteran from them days able to talk to everybody right now on this platform. And, you know, what more can I say? Some great songs and some great conversation you've given us today. But this track, I wanna ask you, where did you get this from? And who did you copy it from? Take a listen.
Which song?
Who on there? All right. Tinker, slow down.
Slow. yeah, well, actually, you know, when I was writing that song, I was feeling to myself, you know, boy, one day I was out on the road, really, to be honest with you, and I am saying, why did these people drive so, everybody's on rapid, you know?
Uh-huh.
And I just get in the day, and in the evening I was sitting there and I saying, just get something on paper and just say, slow down your temper, man, you know, slow down, yeah, because, don't care how fast you go sometimes, believe you me, as I say, you know, sometimes you have to really slow down, and because when you do things slow down and you get things more right
That's
than
right.
wrong.
That's right.
You know,
Yeah.
you know, so it's just one of them things.
I
really.
thought you got it from Gregory Isaacs. Cool down your pace for me, little woman.
Well, right, again, that's again. yes. So, you know, those things come up in different forms, really, in a sense, you know. Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. AJ Franklin, it's been a blessing, and I must say thank you very much for your time.
I must say the same thing to you, and it's very nice, really dear, you know, and I would like to say, bless up to all the Skyline DJs and fans, you know.
Yeah, man.
I hope they have a blessed day, you know.
I'm sure they'll come down in their drums, even in the evening time, and support the whole event, because it's a special time for us as black people, Jamaicans, in terms of the Windrush. So it's going to be a boom night that night there. So
yes, I think so.
Yeah,
really.
man.
I think so. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Take it easy and have a blessed day. You know?
I will do. All right.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
Bless up. All right. SkylineRadio.org.uk. They're the sounds of AJ Franklin. We ain't got long to go, so I'm going to play one more. I just saw the things there right now. So we're going to play the last one right now.
Hi, this is AJ Franklin from The Chosen Few. Big shout out to the Godfather on the Keep It Real Sunday show, SkylineRadio.org.uk. Keep your music and your love life real. Give thanks. AJ Franklin says so.
Yeah.
Well, it's the last one from me. God bless. Take care.
Feeling kind of lonely.
And thank you for your time.
Feeling kind of.
I love you all.
Since you walked out on me, baby, I don't know what to do. I know it's hard, but we got to make a start. I can't do without you, my lady. Don't make us part. Never give up on this good thing we've got going. Never give up on this good thing. Keep it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Feeling kind of lonely. Feeling kind of blue. Since you walked out on me, baby, I don't know what to do. I know it's hard, but we got to make a start. I can't do without you, my lady. Don't make us part. Never give up on this good thing we've got going. Never give up on this good thing. Keep it growing. Never give up on this good thing. Keep it going.
Hi, this is AJ Franklin from The Chosen Few. Whenever I'm in Wolverhampton, I listen to The Godfather on Skyline Radio. Set it, Godfather, set it. You run things.